Hi everyone, Cobweb Rose here, and by request, I am making you guys my favorite places that I ate ice cream on the Appalachian Trail this year when I thru hiked video. So I'm actually doing this off of memory, so I might forget a couple of places, but I figured if it was good enough to live in my memory, it's definitely on the list. So definitely the top ice cream place that I loved on trail was 3B's Ice Cream in Duncannon, Pennsylvania. It is a little bit off the trail when you start heading northbound out of town. It's on like a side street, but oh my goodness, it's so worth the side trip. The ice cream is delicious, it's creamy, and they serve through hiker portions. It's a freaking huge cup. Absolutely loved it. We ate it on what I seem to remember as being a cold, rainy day, and it was 100% worth it. I really liked Belleville Farms Creamery in New York. We sat outside Belleville Farms Creamery for a very long time because that was the day that all the floods in New York came. And so we sat on their like covered porch area watching it pour down rain and deciding that we were going to go to a motel that night instead of going back out on trail and finishing our miles for the day. And it was delicious ice cream. I definitely ate more than one serving of that. Absolutely anything Gifford's ice cream makes the list. So by the time you get to like New Hampshire and Maine, Gifford's ice cream is like the local ice cream flavor. So Gifford's is made in Maine. So a lot of the places like Abel Bridge Campground, a lot of the grocery stores that we went into, like Moo's Ice Cream in Lincoln, New Hampshire, all of them serve Gifford's ice cream, and it is top-notch, great flavors. Delicious ice cream is just sold by a lot of places. So we definitely ate a lot of Gifford's, and I have no regrets about that. I also loved Ben & Jerry's ice cream. It's a classic, made in Vermont. And anytime that we got into town, if there was a place that we could pick up pints of ice cream instead of like a hand-dipped ice cream place, we would pick up Ben & Jerry's. So I definitely love some Ben & Jerry's. Another really good ice cream place on trail is C&C's Frozen Custard. I think it's custard and ice cream in Front Royal, and Spelunkers in Front Royal. Super, super good ice cream and custard places. Like really delicious ice cream and custard. Very generous portions at Spelunkers. Okay, in the Shenies, the Waysides have blackberry milkshakes and blackberry ice cream, and at Big Meadows they have a blackberry ice cream cake or pie, I guess it is, and it's so good. 10 out of 10 recommend the blackberry ice cream in any form when you're going through the Shenies. That was definitely a favorite ice cream of mine on trail. Riverside Creamery at Mosey's Hostel in New Jersey, which I actually technically lived in New York, was absolutely delicious as well. I think I got like fried ice cream there, and it was basically just this giant ball of ice cream encased in funnel cake with powdered sugar and a chocolate drizzle on top, and it was so unhealthy, and I have no regrets. It was amazing. Another one of my favorite creameries was SoCo Creamery in Great Barrington, Massachusetts. The ice cream flavors were extraordinary, and it was delicious. And we also squished all three of our butts onto the same bench outside the ice cream shop because it was really busy that day in town. And we ate ginormous cups of ice cream, and it was so good because it was a really hot day out, but it tasted delicious. Also, I found a strange love for creamsicles on trail. So I think the first creamsicle I got on trail, which I'd had them before when I was younger, like in childhood, was at Lewis Mountain Campground in the Shenies. And I remember eating one creamsicle and like 3 other ice cream bars and thinking, man, I should have got the second creamsicle. So literally anywhere I could find creamsicles, I would get creamsicles. Like I found some in Andover, Maine, when we were staying at the cabin with Honey, and I was like, oh my gosh, I found a creamsicle. So that definitely makes the list, even though it's not like special or homemade or anything like that. So those are the top ice cream places or kinds that I ate on trail. And if you guys have any favorite ice cream places up and down the AT, please comment them below, because if I haven't had ice cream there, there's a good shot that at some point in the future I will. But I'm glad I got to share this with you. I hope you guys get to try all these different ice cream places. And as always, please like and subscribe, share the channel with other people, and more content to come. So thank you all.